What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In this episode, Lizzie's legs are on my lap.
Yeah, I'm just really feeling like chilling out right now.
If she sounds kind of distant from the microphone.
It's because I am distant from the microphone.
It's because she is sitting back in her chair.
I'm like just chilling in my chair,
and
like,
she
my
has
legs up and like...
And she has her legs up on my lap with her, what are these, like essentially icy hot patches on your feet.
They're like...
She's a hime.
We're doing a lot of walking in Japan. My feet hurt.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Princess.
I'm gonna be chilling this episode.
She's Sonya this episode.
Tea time. Let's do tea time.
Ultimate princess.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were a little bit befuddled.
Befuddled?
Yeah.
Befuddled.
Yeah.
What have you ever said befuddled?
I said befuddled like a minute ago. It was a vocab word in like 7th grade.
Is it an actual word?
Yeah, it means confused.
Well, I mean, like, I figured. Like, I've heard it, but it doesn't sound like a real word.
Befuddled. I'm trying to think of like similarly weirdish sounding confused synonyms.
Words that mean confused.
Puzzled, perplexed, befuddled.
I mean, I know puzzled and perplexed are words, but befuddled does. Befuddled sounds like something that like a 3-year-old would make up and be like, befuddled, I'm befuddled, or something like that.
3-year-old Lizzie, ladies and gents.
3-year-old Lizzie spoke Chinese. Actually, I don't know when kids learn language. You should know that.
Probably like 2nd year.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Probably around then is when they start like chatting.
I know
or at
that,
least
like,
attempting to chat.
I know that I think as early as like 6 months, babies have demonstrated that they understand or they're like starting to acquire language skills. But I don't know when like you actually like kind of have determined language and like
as like a primary
speak.
Language.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like hold a conversation. Like a simple.
Probably tell you in a year or two.
What?
Could probably tell you in a year or two.
Yeah, you can.
But anyways, Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Monokuma Fairu.
What?
It's Monokuma Fairu.
The Monokuma Fairu. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It only took you forever to get it, Hinata.
Yeah, that's
it's not
definitely.
Like you went through literally every single piece of evidence and then figured it out.
We're totally on the same page. That's totally it. I totally understand what you're thinking about Nanami.
We're on the same wavelength. We would make a great couple.
We're not on the Nanami plane right now.
No.
We are not on the Nanami plane.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file? Oh my god, don't tell us to like spot the like, what's weird.
The victim is Komaeda Nagito. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Nanami is worried about is... What is it? What's in the Monokuma file?
No.
I'm gonna have to do improved Hangman's Gambit.
Damn it, probably.
Which I actually like quite a bit. I think it's left click. Left click to like gather them. Or no. Left click to transport and then right click to like... No, left click to move them to the lower left corner and then right click to like blow them up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've never played these minigames, so I don't know.
That's true.
I was actually thinking, I was like, I literally don't know the controls of any of these games, because I never play them.
Ooh. I think it's Time of Death, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, so the right mouse button catches, releases, and explodes. Oh,
Explode as in, like, explode it, not, like, bring it to, not, like, put it in the...
Yeah, and then...
Left mouse is to send it.
Yeah, okay, I think I have a... fine understanding, potentially. Do we understand what we're looking for, though? It's not Time of Death.
No.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. What ECU? Oh no!
Oh shoot, now I have this like random one floating around. Oh man, these are...
this is like... Do you want to just start like going for some letters?
I don't know, man. This is moving real fast.
Yeah. Scene of crime?
Oh, that could work.
I think that works.
That could work. Alright, we'll give it a go. You guys get up there. Whoa.
Wow, that's a lot of C's.
So many more C's.
Oh my god, there's so many
so
more.
many
There's
C's.
so many C's. Alright, let's try that S.
Alright. I like that. We're gonna let it chill,
Oh my god,
though.
you're gonna go for big combos, aren't
Big
you?
combos. Oh,
and then we're gonna lose our S.
No!
Yeah,
we'll lose
yeah.
everything.
Did I call it or did I call it?
I'm just trying to have fun, Lizzie. God, why you gotta do like that?
This seems to be like this a little bit more difficult than the previous one, so let's just make our S to see that we're going for the right one. Nope, so now we know it's not seen as Prime. Prime. I think it's Crime.
What are we feeling?
It's
so difficult to think about
my god,
this
we're
and do
so
this
not
at
on
the
the
same
Nanami
time.
plane.
We are not on the Nanami plane. Okay, what was even talked about in the Monokuma file?
Like his name, his injuries, the location, the time. That's it? Nico's not getting bigger.
Maybe this is a hint. Yes!
No!
Okay, okay. What's up next? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry if you're Christian and are offended by that. I'm just focusing on not dying right now.
Okay, I'll think of. I'll be thinking.
Alright, we need a vowel. That's not it.
Oh? Darn it.
Nope. Oh, man.
Oh man, this is going
okay, it's
so...
A. Cause of death.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they are hardcore punishing us.
Holy cow.
No more big combos.
I think we're dead. I
think we're
can't
dead.
control
oh
this
my
at
god,
this point.
This is ridiculous. Holy crap.
This is beyond me, Lizzie. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this is the craziest.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. That was too much.
That was like so much harder.
I would think maybe if I had a touch screen. I would think maybe if I had a touch screen.
Like O's.
Yeah, maybe if like I had my like drawing pad and was in, I don't know, not rusty with my OS gameplay, I could get on that.
Fail number 3.
But that was definitely a little much. All right, let's try this again.
Yo,
So cause of
have
death.
like unlimited chances to like never give up.
Oh, I think this is potentially the suffocation or something like that. Or like, did he bleed out, or was it the spear that killed him?
No, I'm saying like I'm wondering how many like lives you have before they're just like you're done.
you're just bad. Get good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this a little again. No, I will not go for the big combos. I also just realized I never used like the concentration time during that.
Oh, don't go for big combos.
I'm waiting. But Lizzie, there's so many C's. But Lizzie, there's so many C's. Look at all of these C's. Lizzie, look at all of these C's.
Nicholas. We're gonna fail again just because he wants to go for stupid big combos.
But Lizzie,
just
the combos. Jesus. Oh, no, that's not the right one. That's not the right one.
Where's it at? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is like...
This is chaotic.
Impossible to like not do this perfectly.
Where are the A's? Where are the A's? Where are the A's? Where are the A's? This is so bad.
Okay, A, go. Maybe this is to punish you.
For the combos?
Yeah, they're like,
Danganronpa
you are not
wouldn't.
going for combos now. You are just trying to survive. Whew.
That was... I still didn't use my concentration time, which I arguably should have.
Yeah,
and I'm probably going to get criticized for not doing so. But like, that was a lot. There was a lot on screen.
Yeah. A lot of letters, man.
A lot of letters. In this particular case, the Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death. Oh, they don't indicate the cause of death. Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on the left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Wait a minute. Do they usually like explicitly say that he died from like this? Or like she died from this?
No, because it's usually like an autopsy, right?
Right, we've usually had to do like the autopsy afterwards.
Or
is
wait.
it like...
I think they usually say the specific cause of death unless it's important that it's, like, you have to figure it out. Like, I'm thinking about the Tsumiki case with Myoda. They didn't specify how she... Or did they? Was it
Do you just not call her Ibuki?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. It's late. Well,
they didn't specify the time, I don't think.
They didn't specify the time. Did they specify it was suffocation? But then
I don't remember.
It was by hanging, but it was actually by Tsumiki.
I honestly don't remember if they specify them, like how, if they very explicitly
say,
indicate
like, the
it.
cause of death was.
Sure, everyone watching knows, but like,
yeah,
and we're gonna get grilled for it. But regardless, I'm looking. I see a pretty clear cause of death on this Monokuma file. I guess they did.
I guess so.
I guess they did.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
Yeah, that's so weird, Nanami. I was thinking just the same thing.
Oh yeah, I know. But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Komaeda's stomach. It's obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Okay. Different idea. Something to do with the poison.
Oh.
Do you think he was poisoned? Do you think the poison was thrown in the grenades so that he died from the poison, and then as he died, he let go of the spear so that it looked like that was his cause of death?
Maybe.
But then, even then, why is that relevant? Like, why does that...
Like, reveal anything about, like, the traitor or anything?
Yeah, like, even then, like, it's still Komaeda who killed Komaeda, right? So it's not like, even if you overlook that, you'd still get the right answer.
Yeah.
So how does that pertain to the traitor then, is like my next question. I don't exactly know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a poison in the grenades or something like that.
Yeah, that he put in there.
Yeah, but even then, to an extent though, like how long does it take to go away then, right? When does it become safe again? Because they were still in the warehouse, right?
That's true.
Interesting.
I think the opposite of that.
Yeah, maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth.
The fifth. There he goes again. I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say. But even during Tanaka's case and before during Tsumiki's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in each case.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been a pattern of like omitting what's really important.
Yeah.
But I guess we just didn't remember that they
usually
like the normal is to explicitly state what the cause of death was.
Are you saying that applies this time too? Then hold on a second. Oh wait. Sorry.
Have you joined the Yakuza since coming to Japan, Lizzie?
Yeah,
do you now relate with Kuzuryu more so than I do?
Yeah. You guys can't see my face. I'm like trying to act like
Yakuza?
Yakuza. I don't even know how Yakuza act.
Just get a tattoo and you'll be like...
Get a tattoo, wear a suit, look really intimidating.
Yeah. Well, hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Komaeda's death? Are you suggesting again that his death wasn't a suicide?
I feel like Kuzuryu is being very like...
Yeah, Kuzuryu's getting very on edge.
Same with Soda though.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place. No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Komaeda's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it.
Probably not.
Probably not. Did Komaeda really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
What's worse than having?
Yeah, how could you put that in a worse sense? I don't know.
Bad sense.
Come on, Yeta. I just remember that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Komaeda's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we reach this easily? I mean, this is Komaeda we're talking about, you know? How interesting. You sure do believe in Komaeda, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days. What friendship?
Wow, Hinata's gotten like a little bit of like that dark shadow on his forehead. What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
The intonation of very like Japanese and such indicates that it's like not just like a should we pursue the vote?
Yeah,
it's like, should we really go
this?
forward with this?
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe. You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it. This is annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait. We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright.
Duh.
That's what I believe. Oh. Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Komaeda said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Komaeda wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking.
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, is it break time now?
Break, yeah. Suspend.
Dance time! Oh my gosh, just like the dance from earlier.
Yeah, we went to this festival earlier. It's called the New Bon Odori.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Japan in the summertime, in July, it's in Ikebukuro in Tokyo. It's so fun.
It was a blast.
It was so fun.
It was so great. They had this sort of like a comedy-based like dance group
so,
in the center of this big.
The Bon Odori, I think it's a festival to celebrate Obon, and there's a dance that goes along with it. And it's normally like a pretty standard dance, and there's these people up on the stage who are like leading it, and there are a bunch of people doing it around. This is like the new Bon Odori, so they invite this like comedy dance troupe, I think.
It was the 10th anniversary of it being celebrated in Ikebukuro.
And so this dance troupe, like, they're really funny, and so their commentary is really funny, and then they like come up with all these like what?
Because you understood it all.
Yeah. And sorry that we're just like tangenting right now.
It's alright.
but then they like teach all these like dances. So they're up on this big stage. But it's like a tower stage, so it's like in the center of this like big circle, and so there's people situated all around it, so you can see it from all sides. And then people come and they form like circles around it, and so the people on the stage teach a dance, and then there's like the music plays, and then everyone like moves in a circle and
it was so
together.
much fun.
It was so fun.
Not only was like the dancing itself really fun, the first time we chose to like hop into dance, it started raining, so we were like dancing, and it was like raining, and it was like super fun. We had some incredible street food.
Really good street food.
The people were really nice. The atmosphere was just incredible. It was
like,
very uplifting, very positive.
Really cheery people.
A lot of people just looking to have a good time.
Yeah.
In a very in a very constructive way.
Yeah.
Very respectful manner.
Yeah. It was so fun. It was honestly one of my favorite. Like
Lizzie looked really pretty in yukata.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was a really good experience.
So yeah. Just
cool.
as like a little recommendation if any of you are like in Japan. Well, I mean, you missed it if you're in Japan now. Next summer, if you're in Tokyo and near Ikebukuro around this time of year, totally check it out.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
So fun.
Maybe at some point we'll make a video just talking about some of our like favorite
just
Japanese
like
experiences with like
Let
some
us know in the
videos and
comments.
some pictures.
Comment down below
if you'd be interested in that.
Interested.
We can chat about it again. Throw some videos on screen, some pictures and stuff. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's move on.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but.
Oh, the reason we brought this up is because when we started this music started playing, I started doing one of the dances.
Oh yeah, she started doing the hand motions for like one of the dances.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, mon ami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do.
Grrr.
Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand in silence when you're all alone with someone else.
That's actually kind of...
Yeah, it's somewhat of an indicator.
Yeah.
So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit.
How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know.
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother!
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of girls would say differently. Well, there may be some demands for that.
That's really funny.
Oh my god. Oh, I fell for it. I totally took the man bait.
That's really funny.
That's so funny.
Alright, we'll save.
Let's save.
Might as well.
Always save frequently.
And we resume
Honestly,
the
I'm always so excited for this because I feel like stuff, censor, always goes down after the trial gets activated or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always like kind of like normal up until like the suspension, and then once the suspension happens, like stuff goes down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. And that's basically it.
Cool. Also, oh, sorry. It's one of your phrases that you've learned a little bit.
Yeah.
But something else I want to bring up real quick is I mentioned Ultra Despair Girls a few episodes ago, and a lot of you guys commented that it's on Steam now. I was unaware. Would you guys recommend the Steam version or the Vita version? I will have the Vita version already. I could get the Steam version potentially too. I just want to know which one has potentially more features, which one has better controls. It will be easier for me to record on my computer than it would be on my Vita. I will say that I'll be getting the PS TV regardless. There are a couple games on my Vita that I'd potentially like to record for the channel as well, other than Danganronpa, so that'll be happening regardless. Just a little bit more information, obviously without spoiling anything. Yeah. So, alright, let's move on.
Yeah, and playing Ultra Despair Girls will be TBD.
Yeah, it'll be very TBD. It'll depend a lot on mechanics of how to coordinate with Lizzie.
Yeah.
So
if we're working together, where do we start? The cause of death, missing from the Monokuma file? Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Komaeda's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm that if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Love it. Identify the assumption you made and then consider alternatives and potential
I know, I was
different
gonna say,
deductions
like,
from
Nanami,
there.
this is like totally up your alley.
Yeah, this is 100% up my alley. Other possibilities, huh?
If something other than the spear killed Komaeda, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand. But
It was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
I
think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds. Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up. Exactly, we should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what.
This feels like non-stop debate.
Agreed. Okay.
I think it's a poison.
Yeah, piece of blue.
Monokuma special poison.
I wonder. Let us consider a different fatal wound. It's not the knife in his right hand, right? Nothing. Not a lot of weak statements yet.
Burned to death now. Oh, something that cannot be seen. I think that's it.
It's like, oh, darn it. It's so difficult. Liquefy his guts.
With a body blow.
What? This is so annoying with like the inconsistent, what's it called, durability of the statements.
Oh yeah, like you don't know what's durable, what's not.
Yeah.
That's probably like what the part of the difficulty is.
Yeah, difficulty. I'd argue it's a not way.
Yeah, which there's a way that you can tell how. Maybe it's like length.
Maybe, but okay.
Yeah. You should probably concentrate. Yeah.
I feel like Hinata has like a consent animation with Sonya a lot. Like more so than other characters.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It's true that poison is not something we can see, but why'd you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Komaeda's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison. Poison?
What's refrigerator in Spanish?
Shoot, I don't remember.
I feel like it might be something similar to Reizoku. Right? Is that just me?
I think, well, in Japanese, Reizouko, I think.
Reizoku. But I feel like it's something similar. Oh, darn.
I agree. Between
the two of us, we've like taken a lot of Spanish.
I know,
but
it's just
neither
so...
of us remember it because it's so long ago.
It's so long ago and just like don't use it.
Yeah.
It's all been replaced by Japanese.
And like, for me it's Chinese.
Oh man. I know there are people in the comments who know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all. If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Komaeda's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned. Really?
Really? I didn't know that.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about
I
medicine.
don't know if that's really medicine.
I'm trying to think. Yaku. I think that's the word he used for medicine, which isn't the typical like kusuri, which is like medicine. So I'm trying to think like.
That was like a play on words.
Yeah, I can't think of like particular kanji. I know that kusuri is it's like onyomi. Its pronunciation is ya. So I feel like yaku. I can't figure out what the ku would be.
But it's some sort of like Japanese pun with yakuza.
It's probably a Japanese pun with yakuza and medicine and some. And I know like poison is doku, so maybe it has something to do with that. But
yeah,
I don't know. If you guys do know, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we notice them easily, right? Kitty kitty could.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Komaeda's hands were full, so how would he drink poison? Do you think maybe...
What was the boiling point of the poison?
That's what I was thinking about too. It's like the fire could have done something to get rid of the poison. The poison was already in the room, and he was already poisoned.
I was thinking the poison was like liquid or something like that, and then because
it
of the heat of the
vaporized
fire,
in the fire,
and then he could breathe it in.
That's very possible too. I feel like that would be too late.
Oh, fair.
I feel like that would have been too late. What I was thinking was he already had the like room filled with this vaporized poison, and whatever he put in the fire grenades helped either
get rid of it.
Yeah, like neutralize it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the fire itself did.
Yeah. I think
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Initially, I was thinking that the fire grenades had the poison in it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Same. But again, I think it's too late.
I think that's too late. Agreed.
Actually, given that it's noon sharp.
Yeah.
And the fireworks went off at noon, and then they went to the warehouse after noon.
Yeah, it would have been after.
And it's only once they opened the door that the fire started. So I feel like probably not. But still, both of Komaeda's hands were full, so how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it. Sorry. If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
But the effect is instant.
But is this something he could have breathed in, or something he drank?
Either, but instant. That means he probably had to be like, oh, they just like...
Oh yeah,
You know?
the fire would just happen. Now I'm gonna do this poison thing. And then
Yeah, if he intended for it to be at noon sharp.
Yeah.
But man, that's interesting. How would he have done that?
And that means that he had to have been in that like sprawled out position,
like ready to go
Yeah.
for when he died,
Yeah.
right?
His mouth was also covered, so he couldn't have drunk it. It had to be breathed in.
Yeah. That's actually a really good
Can we
point.
go back to the truth bullet about the poison? Because I want to read the
Just a little bit more info about it, because I didn't remember that the effect was instant.
Yeah. Wait, down, yeah.
The warning label on the back: this enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Where's the water?
The sprinklers.
Oh,
The sprinklers
that's what it
neutralized
is. The water
Yeah, so he
disarmed it essentially.
He just had to like open it. It's in a gaseous state. It's heavier than air, so it would have been close to the ground. So he would have breathed it in. Breaks down in minutes, so a short amount of time, and simple hydrolysis, so it would have broken down from the water from the sprinklers.
Okay, so
Wait, so it is possible for you to poison
someone to death without any complications.
Okay.
Just storing in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Okay, my only question is, how did he have the poison in the warehouse
Yeah.
while the bottle, the gas mask, everything else were in his room? That's the only thing I'm thinking of. But the sprinklers is really cool because that's what would neutralize it essentially, right? Break it down.
I think I'm actually kind of going back to that grenade idea.
That it's in the grenades? I think that's very possible now too. That said, the timing doesn't work out that
Yeah,
well.
that it's not noon sharp. But it was estimated time of death, and it was kind of around noon.
Yeah. How... This is kind of like a how do we interpret the words estimated to be noon sharp.
Yeah.
Right? Because, yeah, it would make a lot of sense if... Oh, you know what's actually really neat? Is that, you know how Komaeda was pretty much tied, like, really low to the ground?
Yeah.
Because the poison's heavier than air, it's likely that it would only affect Komaeda and not the other people standing up.
Yeah, yeah. But it was also that, like, if it wasn't the grenade, it wouldn't have been near them.
It's a gas.
That's true, so it would have spread out real quick.
Yeah. So, but I think, yeah, he could plan for it to essentially think about how many fire grenades would be thrown.
Yeah.
And how essentially high that would reach if it is going to initially go below, right? Because it's heavier than air, so it would reach Komaeda.
Yeah.
And it would kill Komaeda, and then after a few seconds of the fire, right? Because the effect is instant, he only needs to basically breathe it once.
Yeah.
It's like good.
And then because of the fire,
And
that
then-
turns on the sprinklers.
Yeah, and the sprinklers neutralize it, so it's not like you can smell it. It's not like anyone else is in danger. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if after it hydrolyzes, it has a different appearance. I feel like normally it would, but I don't think.
But yeah, I think
supposed
it's
to
saying it's
assume it.
possible to poison someone to death without any complications, is implying that like, or not necessarily.
I don't really
Yeah,
think. I don't think so. I think any normal sort of, if it were to be hydrolyzed, would take on a different appearance.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna impose that upon Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like where this is going. I think the only complication at this point comes with how we interpret estimated to be noon sharp. Because otherwise, filling up the bottle, the fire grenades, with that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, I feel good about that. Then it's impossible. Both of his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears. Oh my god, Olari.
You're totally overvaluing that tail. Do you think he relied on the poison to let go of the spear?
Maybe, but I'm also thinking about rigor mortis.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the point, like if he died, he like really wouldn't let
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe like as soon as the fire started, he could like.
He could let go, and then
He'd probably die
wouldn't bleed
faster from
He
the
would die
poison
from the
than
poison
bleeding
first,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like he had any
And
like
there's also
super
like,
vital
I'm pretty
organs.
sure once you get stabbed in the stomach, like, you don't really die quickly.
Right. That's what I was thinking of too. It's not like he stabbed in like.
The heart, like.
Yeah, but pretty much, really the heart's like the only like instant.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
like,
the heart and
the
the brain would be
brain?
like instant deaths. You know, like
Yeah.
lungs are like a guaranteed death, but not
Yeah,
an instant.
non-instant.
You know, certainly nothing in the abdomen is like an instant
Yeah.
death, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because you can get stabbed in the lungs and you'll be fine. Well, you'll be fine if you can get to a hospital quick enough, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Huh.
そもそもあいつの口はガムテープで塞がれてんだぞ
Okay, so I feel like we have a decent.
I agree.
I feel like we have a decent grasp on the
I
situation.
agree. The only thing is the timing.
The timing is how do we interpret that, and then why is this important? What was Komaeda's motivation for setting this up?
Yeah.
I think that's also really important. His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If you want to drink poison, how do you get past his lips?
If there's no way you could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding, it's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
But you know what we are out of?
Chikan.
Yeah, time for this episode. So, of course, we will continue this discussion. We'll probably lead the rest of the crew along to determine that he could have inhaled a poison.
I like when we get to these points because then we'll go into like the games and be like, we actually kind of know probably what they're going for,
where
instead of just being like, okay, we don't know, and then we just play the guess.
But I also very much like and enjoy kind of doing these things on our own first, more so than having the game lead us along. Just because it's more fun to solve the puzzles, right? So. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Oh, in the next episode.
Thanks for joining along for that one. But until then, this is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And this mission is complete.